Hello everyone and welcome back to the Great Book of Grudges. My name is Nathan and we're back with some more Total War Warhammer 3 news, where today we've actually got access to the faction mechanics, that's what Creative Assembly are calling them, of Katarin. It's really just the faction effects and lord effects, but they're calling it faction mechanics, so we're going to go with that. Anyways, as usual, this was posted by Creative Assembly in their official Total War Discord, and they've given this to us early access so videos can be made and so on, so let's discuss. We already know that Katarin's faction is known as the Ice Court, so we can move directly on to the faction effects. This is what affects the whole faction as soon as you start playing as the Ice Court. Devotion generated 10 from successful Frost Maiden hero actions. Okay, so this is going to be for your religious mechanic. This is going to be quite interesting. 10 could be a bit high, but we're going to have to wait and see. Keep in mind that this is obviously provided to us in an early access state, so anything that you see on screen can change. But let's continue. Control plus 6. Okay, so public order, that's going to be quite good. Keep in mind that on the top right hand side it also does say that it's a recommended first campaign, so it's very likely that Katarin's is going to be the easiest campaign of Warhammer 3 at the very beginning. Hero recruit rank plus 3 for Frost Maiden, so this is for your spellcaster heroes. This is going to be quite good, especially when paired with the next effect, which is Ice Court training duration minus 2 turns. I'm actually quite happy about that, as you know, that new mechanic, I had a lot of questions regarding it, especially since lore-wise, Katarin is the best ice magic caster, so it kind of makes sense for her to be able to recruit them a bit faster too. So everything that we've seen so far makes a lot of sense for Katarin, but that was all for the faction. Now let's move on to her lord effects. Corruption minus 6 for local province. Had this been for Warhammer 1 or Warhammer 2, I'd say it's not so useful, but we do know that Corruption's gotten a huge overhaul, so this might be very useful, especially minus 6 is quite high. Then we've got Upkeep Production minus 50% for Ice Guard units in Lord's army. I quite like this, as I used those Ice Guard units, well, I used a lot of the Kislev roster when it came to the Showcase versus the Khorne Brass Citadel battle. They were quite cool, and obviously they're going to be a mid to high tier units, so they're going to be fairly expensive, especially with upkeep, so minus 50 will be useful, even if it's just for Katarin's army. But then again, you're probably going to want Katarin going up into the majority of your battles, especially when we take into account the last lord effect. Miscast base chance minus 50%. While this might not sound like the most interesting thing to most people, I don't know, man, I've been having a lot of bad luck on Warhammer 2 lately with miscasts, so this might be very useful for me more than anyone else. All in all, Katarin seems like she has some good benefits to her faction, and I'm excited to see the others when eventually we'll get them too. This was just a small video just to keep everyone informed, as I know that not everyone's in the Total War Discord, so hopefully this helps out to some of you guys, and if any news like this does pop out, as sometimes it does, then I'll be sure to keep you guys updated. But with all that being said, you guys have a great day.